Have you ever wondered how a favorite morning beverage might affect not just energy, but intimate health too? Coffee can sometimes play a surprising role in areas of well-being that are not often talked about. Today's discussion is meant to address real concerns with clear and direct words. It is important to know what science says and to feel supported when dealing with changes in energy, sleep, and intimate health. My friends, coffee can affect the body in many ways, and understanding these changes is important for maintaining intimate health. Many men notice that natural changes occur over time, and the body may not work exactly as it once did. Some report changes in sensitivity and firmness, and studies suggest that the effect of caffeine on blood flow and hormone levels may play a role. Coffee can help by increasing alertness and circulation, but too much may lead to problems. In particular, high caffeine intake can raise stress hormones like cortisol. When cortisol levels remain high for a long time, it may slow the production of testosterone, a hormone that helps keep the body working well and supports a strong sex drive. In addition, coffee is known to remove extra water from the body. This diuretic effect can lead to dehydration, which in turn can make it harder for blood to move through the body and keep intimate parts functioning at their best. Research shows that a moderate amount of caffeine can support energy and even help keep blood flowing. Yet, drinking coffee in excess has been linked to issues with hormone balance. Studies have found that consistently high levels of caffeine can push the body into a state of stress, which may result in fatigue and a reduced desire for intimacy. The body may respond to the extra caffeine by producing more stress hormones. Over time, this imbalance can lead to less energy in everyday life and a decline in performance during intimate moments. It is also noted that too much caffeine, especially later in the day, may disturb sleep. When sleep quality suffers, testosterone levels can drop even further. Poor sleep not only affects energy but can also contribute to a softer response in the intimate areas. Another point is that the way the body handles caffeine can change with time. As the ability to process caffeine slows, even a few extra cups of coffee might lead to higher levels of stress hormones. This slow buildup can affect circulation, making it more difficult for blood to reach all parts of the body, including those that are important for intimate function. Some studies have pointed out that men who drink a large amount of coffee tend to report feeling less energetic and experiencing a lower level of performance in intimate situations. Is the extra cup really making the body feel better, or is it causing subtle changes that add up over time? It is important to know that these observations come from science-based research and clinical experiences. The evidence shows that keeping caffeine consumption in check can help avoid a cycle where too much coffee leads to higher stress, poorer sleep, and ultimately, changes in intimate performance. Small adjustments in daily habits, like moderating coffee intake, may help the body maintain better blood flow and a steadier hormone balance. This clear understanding of how coffee interacts with the body gives a guide on how to keep the natural changes from having a negative impact on intimate health. The information here is meant to help make informed choices that support a balanced, healthy lifestyle. Research has shown that caffeine can have both good and bad effects on the body. In many studies, moderate amounts of caffeine are linked to better blood flow and higher energy. When coffee is consumed in smaller amounts, it can help open up blood vessels and boost circulation. Some clinical findings indicate that a steady, small dose of caffeine may support the body's natural hormone production. In these studies, it was noted that a small cup of coffee in the morning can lead to increased alertness and may even help maintain a steady sex drive by supporting the flow of blood. At the same time, other research has found that high levels of caffeine tend to raise stress hormones, particularly cortisol. High cortisol levels have been connected to lower levels of testosterone, a hormone that plays a role in maintaining intimate function. These findings show a clear link between the amount of coffee consumed and its effects on hormones. Several scientific investigations have also explored how caffeine impacts sleep. Studies have shown that when caffeine is consumed later in the day, it can interfere with falling asleep and staying asleep. In experiments where sleep patterns were disturbed, lower testosterone levels were often observed. Research suggests that proper sleep is essential for maintaining a balanced hormone system, which in turn supports intimate health. Clinical experiences back this up by showing that when caffeine intake is kept in check, sleep improves and hormone levels remain more stable. The connection between a good night's rest and intimate performance is evident in many of these findings. Other scientific work has focused on the diuretic effects of coffee. Studies on hydration reveal that excessive caffeine consumption can lead to dehydration, which may make it more difficult for blood to circulate freely. Good circulation is a key part of maintaining intimate health. Research has highlighted that keeping well hydrated while enjoying coffee in moderation can help support the body's natural processes. Some clinical research has linked dehydration to a decrease in overall performance in intimate areas, underscoring the importance of balancing caffeine with plenty of fluids. Psychological studies have also contributed to this understanding. Findings from these studies show that increased stress, sometimes linked to high caffeine consumption, can affect both the mind and body during intimate moments. Research indicates that stress can lower confidence and affect the physical ability to perform. In several experiments, reducing caffeine was found to help lower stress levels and improve mood, which can support better intimate function. These science-based insights help explain how everyday choices, like the amount of coffee consumed, can have a lasting effect on body balance. What are your thoughts on this? Comment below so we can explore topics that matter to you on the next videos. The research presents a picture that is both detailed and practical. Scientific findings supported by clinical experiences suggest that the benefits of moderate caffeine consumption can be enjoyed without many side effects. However, the same body of research warns that excessive coffee can trigger unwanted changes by increasing stress and affecting hydration and sleep. This information is valuable for understanding the balance needed to keep body functions running smoothly while enjoying a favorite beverage. Some people believe that coffee is always a friend when it comes to energy and alertness, while others worry that it can cause more harm than good. The truth is that coffee offers both benefits and challenges. Science shows that moderate coffee drinking can help improve blood flow and may even support the natural balance of hormones. This means that having a small cup in the morning can help with feeling more awake and keeping the body functioning smoothly. However, the same studies also show that drinking too much coffee can lead to problems. A high intake of caffeine may push the body into a state of stress and make it harder to maintain a steady hormone balance. This is important because a steady balance is needed for keeping the body working well, especially in areas that many find sensitive. Many clinical experiences have revealed that the benefits of coffee come from a delicate balance. In controlled studies, a moderate amount of caffeine has been linked with improved circulation, which in turn supports performance. Some research suggests that coffee can help by stimulating blood vessels and keeping them flexible. This helps ensure that blood flows easily to all parts of the body. At the same time, these studies indicate that too much caffeine can lead to an increase in stress hormones like cortisol. A rise in cortisol is often associated with a decrease in other hormones that help maintain intimate health. These findings underline that balance is key and that taking care to drink coffee in moderation is important. There is also a common myth that more coffee always means more energy. Scientific findings paint a different picture. When coffee is taken in excess, the body may start to react by raising stress hormones. This reaction can lead to feelings of tiredness and lower energy in the long run. Research has shown that high caffeine intake, especially later in the day, can interfere with sleep. Poor sleep has been linked to a drop in natural hormone levels and can negatively impact physical performance. It is important to note that while coffee can offer a temporary boost, its overall effect on the body depends on the amount consumed and the time of day. Does the extra cup really help, or does it cause subtle changes that add up over time? There is also a need to clear up confusion about hydration. Coffee has a natural diuretic effect, meaning that it can cause the body to lose water. Some believe that coffee helps to keep the body hydrated because it is a liquid, but research suggests that too much coffee without extra fluids can lead to dehydration. Dehydration can make it harder for blood to circulate well, which in turn can affect physical performance during intimate moments. Clinical findings indicate that pairing coffee with enough water can help reduce this risk. Simple steps, such as having a glass of water with each cup of coffee, can make a difference and help maintain a good balance. Many studies, along with clinical observations, point to the need for a balanced approach when enjoying coffee. It is clear from the evidence that moderate consumption can bring benefits like improved circulation and alertness. At the same time, excessive intake may lead to increased stress, dehydration, and disturbed sleep, which could negatively affect overall performance. These findings help to debunk the myth that more coffee is always better and show that understanding personal limits is essential. Taking care with caffeine consumption is a small change that can make a big difference in keeping the body functioning well in sensitive areas. Taking care of intimate health is a journey that can benefit from simple steps and balanced choices. It is helpful to keep daily habits in check and to listen to the body's signals. When coffee consumption is moderated and paired with proper hydration, sleep, and relaxation, it can be a small part of a healthy lifestyle. Simple measures such as replacing 1 extra cup of coffee with a glass of water or limiting caffeine later in the day can help maintain steady energy and support the natural flow of hormones. These choices may not only help with general energy levels, but can also play a role in keeping intimate health in good shape. It is wise to take note of any changes and to be open to adjusting habits if needed. If sleep becomes disturbed or if there are feelings of tiredness that seem unusual, it might be a good idea to review the amount of coffee consumed. Listening to the body and taking small steps can make a significant difference over time. It is worth considering that every person's body reacts differently, and what works well for one may need a bit of tweaking for another. Has there been a time when a small change in daily routine made a noticeable improvement in feeling more balanced and at ease? For those who have ongoing concerns, seeking professional advice can offer more personalized guidance. Talking with a trusted health expert can help sort out individual needs and provide clarity on whether adjustments in lifestyle or further tests might be beneficial. Maintaining a lifestyle that includes balanced coffee consumption, good hydration, and enough rest is a practical approach to supporting intimate health. Making informed choices today can help keep the body working well in the long run, paving the way for a steadier and more comfortable experience with everyday life. Like and subscribe if you're committed to becoming the healthiest version of yourself. Thanks for watching.